Just fucking just show me something.
Nah, cause it's like, bro, what does that even look like on YouTube, bro? How about this? Have you ever seen anyone smoking on YouTube? When? Who?
Are you serious? What kind of question is that?
I genuinely have not seen anyone ever smoke on YouTube.
Have you ever watched a Drink Champs interview? Hella niggas be smoking through the whole Drink
Yeah,
Champs.
you're right.
I didn't even.
But do they monetize that? Yeah, I guess. I don't even know if they monetize their YouTube. I'm not even at like monetizing, and this is what I hate about this new era, bro. Like, motherfucker like me, who got no audience, no clout, no nothing. Like, I gotta start thinking about monetizing.
You fucking like, up the content, worry about monetizing, bro. Like, maybe niggas want to see me smoke. Maybe that's gonna make niggas tap it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm turning the camera on, bro. I'm gonna fuck the camera. I'm turning the camera on. Niggas my rap about smoking. It's the culture, nigga. Nigga asked me if niggas smoke on YouTube. Nigga, you ever seen a Wiz Khalifa vlog, nigga? You ever seen a Currency vlog, nigga?
I haven't actually. Let me just put a disclaimer up at front. The behavior, words, and actions of the guests on the PLAE series do not reflect the views of PLAE, nor its shareholders. All right, there you go.
You already need a disclaimer like that fucking with me, anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but most things I feel like I'm right along with you, unless I disagree. But like, yeah, most things I feel like I'm right along with you.
What the fuck kind of statement is that?
What you mean?
I'm with you unless I'm not. Obviously.
Yeah. Not. But what I'm the important part is the most times I'm with you. Most times I'm with you, but there are times I'm not. Where it's just like, nah, bro, we just do not agree on that shit.
We just two different people.
Yeah, for real. Nah, but the going back to the conversation we was having, I don't even know how that shit started, but basically I just came up and said that dog, your video is fucking frozen. Why is there always something going on?
It was just taking me forever to drop singles. Whenever it takes it's taking me more than usual to drop lately, and I'm still dropping singles in between to keep the streets fed. I do Freestyle Friday singles and all different types of shit to keep the streets fed.
When was the last Freestyle Friday? Hold up, when was the last Freestyle Friday?
It was a minute ago.
Exactly, bro.
It was a minute ago.
Hold on. All right, how about this? I just did
the thing with the
Chef Radio. For real. And that's what I was thinking. In my head, I was like, oh, hopefully he don't bring that up. But all right, let's do this. Let's narrow the argument to on your platform. Like you drop shit on other people's platforms. So yeah, you did this Chef Radio shit, and then you did 2 singles for the PLAE series. Appreciate that. But like, when was the last time you dropped music, as in like Almighty Renzo, from like what's the name of your record label? I feel like everyone has one. All right, so like straight from the brainchild of Almighty Renzo LLC, like straight from that platform. Like, when was the last time you dropped something like in the Almighty Renzo name?
Welcome to the Renzo brand.
Which was 2022.
Yeah, it was 2022. I don't know why I thought it was. Wow, it hasn't even been as long as I thought.
Yeah, me neither. Like, as I was saying that, the only way I remember is that like this year around July, almost as if like people's bodies knew it. They was asking me like, yo, when are you throwing the next show? And I was like,
that's crazy. I was
just
showing somebody footage of that show like an hour ago.
Yeah.
One
thing we definitely gotta change is next time we gotta have a more central name. I think I said this before as well, where it's like we gotta start moving like an organization versus like, you know, individuals. Yeah,
that's cool. I'm gonna still have my shit. I just want you. We can do that shit as well, but I'm still gonna have some shit like the Welcome to the Reservoir Showcase and me and some niggas from my stage.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I feel like that's the thing with
that's like a tour.
Welcome to the Reservoir. Yeah, like if you're headlining, I don't know. I feel like it's even better when it's like It's a Blur, or yo, what was that one Drake tour when we was in middle school?
The Migos tour?
Nah, I don't.
Aubrey and the Three Amigos.
Nah. We was in high school when that happened.
Drake versus Lil Wayne. Drake has a lot of very name pointed
After that. No. But anyways, but it had a.
Oh, Club Paradise.
Nah, it wasn't that.
The Club Paradise tour. You talking about the one where he had Kendrick and A$AP Rocky, right?
Nah, I don't think they're on the tour. So after that,
They were on
concert,
they were on the Club Paradise.
Atlanta, and then shit. I think that was like 2012 or some shit.
That's a fine name though. I would like to throw. We should throw it. Damn, I wish he didn't take that name. I was about to say we could throw a Club Paradise show.
Club Paradise. We could do Club Heaven.
That'd be a hard name. Club Heaven.
Mm-mm.
Does it count? It's like even though we try not to steal the name, it's like, is it still crazy if we're recorded Brace saying like, hey, what's some shit we can call this shit without calling it that shit? Like, does that still count as a strike?
I don't really understand the question.
Like, okay, so let's say you got a shoe brand called Nice Shoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a shoe brand called Polite Shoes, right?
Okay, wait, what was my shoe brand name? Nice Shoes, you said?
Shoes.
Okay.
Yeah. And my shit's called Polite Shoes. And it's like, yeah, my shit not called Nice Shoes.
Yeah.
But they got a phone call of me saying, damn, I can't call my shit nice. I'm not gonna call it. Fuck it, Polite.
Hey, we just say that's the brainstorming session. Now if you I feel like that maybe you can chop up to, nice is such a general term, but if you like, yeah, you know that one shoe company, Nice, yeah, we should take something like that, and then like literally exactly what we doing for the Drake tour shit. Yeah, that I feel like that would be fun.
What you think about? Let me ask you this: what you think about Club Nirvana?
Club Nirvana. So wait, backtracking up. The name of the tour was "Would You Like a Tour?" That was the name of the tour. But my point, hilarious. But my point was that it wasn't Drake centered. It wasn't a Drake centered tour name. In fact, looking at this, only 2 of these tours out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 8 tours, only 2 of them have his name in them. Aubrey and the Three Amigos, and then Drake versus Lil Wayne. And then everyone else was in them. Well, you know what I mean? Like he didn't name the tour Drake, or he didn't name the tour Aubrey, the Aubrey tour. You know what I mean?
Well, you also gotta remember, my name is in it because that's the name of the project. So if the project was like, you also name projects after tours a lot of the time. Name tours after projects a lot of the time. So if the project was Get It Go, it would be the Get It Go showcase.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But I don't know. I already made my argument for why I feel like central name would just work better for everyone.
No, I'm saying niggas can do both, but I still want my Welcome to the Reserverse shit, because the way I see it, Welcome to the Reserverse is a brand in itself, and I'm building on that brand. From the merch to a show, business, whatever. Welcome to the Reserverse is a feeling, it's a brand.
Yeah.
Aesthetic.
I just feel like if the shit was called like, give me a central name, just anything. Central.
Lost Tribe.
Yeah.
Lost Tribe show.
Yeah.
Cool
Wait.
with that.
Right.
I'm still about being on Welcome to the Reservoir shit too.
I feel you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. To my point, I think that if we had a Lost Tribes like show or tour, like every member would put just a little bit more be a little bit more hands-on on it, especially if we ask them to, versus if it's like Welcome to the Reserverse and we ask people to be hands-on. It's kind of like, why would I be hands-on? Niggas called Welcome to the Reserverse. Renzo got to figure it out, you know what I mean? Like Renzo got it.
Then Renzo will figure it out.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm definitely more of a let's all figure it out together type guy.
How do you feel about a Divine Selection show? So Divine Selection dropped a project called I I figured out how we're gonna spell the name. I'm not gonna tell you. Like, I want to type it to you, but then the screen is gonna like.
Yeah, just text me. Just text me.
But then the screen is gonna do that shit. Okay, I'm gonna post to you. Hold on.
I mean, bro, we could just, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it sucks. What's it called? So we could just be like Divine Selection. Well, like we could just figure out another like business name and figure out how to like, I don't know, spell that. But then when it actually
look at what I just sent you. Look at what I just sent you.
I don't know.
You hate it.
I don't know. I'm trying to picture it on t-shirts and shit. I don't really.
Because it bring it closer to X.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I see that there too. But I don't know.
Sleep on it.
Yeah. I'll show it to the council, see what they think. But yeah, man. Alright, so you drop.
Oh, wait. What if I take the T out?
Maybe.
That's how I took it.
I feel like the first time people see it, yeah, they'll probably be lost as to like what the fuck they looking at.
Yeah, why are we doing all this? We got the name of the group. We doing this because we gotta spell it a certain way to make it individualized, and every way we thought of so far has been taken.
So yeah, more important.
We just don't want another way to be taken.
Speaking of, did you
I didn't even Google to check to see if this one was taken. Fuck. Yeah. I just assumed it wasn't.
You're like, oh no, this idea original.
Yeah.
It's like, ain't no way. I just thought of this.
I'll Google it after this.
Yeah. Did you hear that that song I did, or that verse I did on Vaughn's song? It was the
Yeah, I did.
Did you like my flip on Divine Selection? Oh shit.
No, I did not hear. I need to listen to it again. I did not hear Divine Selection. So.
Yeah, because the way that Vaughn ends his verse is like, the journey is treacherous. You never know who you meet or where it's gonna go. And then which is crazy because I'm like,
yeah, hear it because you did a journey and Divine Selection flip in the same bar. I remember it now.
Well, nah, I did a play. So I said, wait, it says the journey is treacherous. You never know who you meet or where it's gonna go. Yeah, the play is divine. You just never know. Oh, the play is divine. Just select your role. Never know where it's gonna go. Yeah, so I guess it kind of is a journey flip, but you never know where it's gonna go. But like, yeah, nah, the play is divine. You just select your role. I was like, damn. When I came up with that, I was like, damn, nigga, Shakespeare got nothing on me.
No, I didn't go back and listen to it.
Yeah, play is divine.
How do you think Shakespeare would have done? How do you think Shakespeare would have done with these captions? The captions for these nigga AI memes. You know, the ones where it's like,
or your favorite when she wants Spider-Man,
she was super until she smashed the bros. Yeah, she wants Spider-Man, but wants like all them little shits. Like,
how it's Shakespeare?
Like, you must think I'm Dora the way my bag talks.
Yeah.
I feel like you were right. Some good ones.
Shakespeare? I don't know. Shakespeare was. Have you ever known Shakespeare to be witty? I don't.
Yeah.
Unless when he does the jester.
Brutus, E2, Brutus. Come on, bro.
How was that witty?
That nigga can write some music.
How was that witty?
E2. Oh, I'm not even saying it right because it's not Brutus. It's E2 Brute. Come on, bro. That's a bar. E2 Brute.
How was that witty though?
I'm jacking it.
Yeah, nah.
Witty in terms of what?
Like witty.
No, I'm saying like witty as in like he's like a tastemaker. That's what I'm saying. Like
So you just redefining what it means to be witty?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean
who is witty?
Like,
Fabulous. Fabulous is witty. Like Wayne is witty. Fabulous is one witty ass nigga, bro. Like, yeah, nah.
I just feel like Shakespeare. Nah, he's not that kind of witty. You mean like on Fabulous, the nose witty?
Yo, let me say this on the mic so the world knows. Fabulous is washing Shakespeare when it comes to witty. Like, ain't like no doubt. Like, there's no doubt.
No, I feel like Shakespeare is like an artistic, evolved witty, like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Or like Kendrick.
You can add as many words as you want to that. like nah, dog. He's not. It's no contest. It's no contest. I miss punchline rap. I miss punchline rap. Like, yeah, Drake tries to. I mean, I'm trying. All right, we back. We back. Hey man, whenever something just goes wrong, you know what I mean? You just gotta pick yourself up by the bootstraps and just... No, I'm kidding. But yeah, nah, so you was saying... So I was saying that I want to be more witty. Your shit, keep sliding. I was saying I want to be more witty, and you was saying that, that I sing too much. Oh, what happened?
No. You were saying you weren't saying you want to be witty. You were saying you want to be a punchline rapper, and that's kind of the thing. Is I feel like you can be witty without being so on the nose and punchline. And like for example, I heard Lloyd Banks talking about that, right? Because he was Lloyd Banks.
That's another like witty, another witty guy.
But he was saying later in his career, people kept saying like, "Yo, you're not doing no witty shit no more. You're not doing no flips no more." And he was like, "No, I just evolved with my shit. So it's like some deep thought witty shit, like some very deep level thought provoking witty shit." And that's what I feel like Shakespeare is. Like, it's that kind of witty to me. And it's like
this man brought it back to Shakespeare. Yeah. Potentially, I guess I could see what Lloyd is saying, but like, yeah, nah, he definitely switched his style of rap at some point. I don't know when it was, but like he noticeably changed his whole like rap identity almost. But yeah, no, I definitely try to be witty. There are a couple songs. Damn, I am like super fucking this shit up. Hold on.
But that's why we got that.
Yeah, no, you good.
That's why I got back to Shakespeare, because I was saying, I'm not necessarily saying I don't think you're witty, just like how I think Shakespeare witty, even though it's not like on the nose type stuff.
Right.
But what you're talking about is a specific punchline rap like that is a very specific form of wittiness. It's a lot of forms of wittiness. That's a very specific form, and to do it, you can't be singing as much as you do to really dig into the bag and help revive it as you say you want to.
Nah.
You know who's a good punchline rapper?
Who's that?
Shani.
Who?
Shani.
Yeah, nah, he's he definitely is as well. But like, I don't agree with you, only because I feel like, one, you can still be witty and sing, and then two, like, you could just not have as many punches in your shit as a rapper would. I mean, just like genre wise, like if you look at rap lyrics versus you look at like pop lyrics or like R&B lyrics, rappers are saying a ton more words than singers are. Just because like singers can get away with like, yo, in these 4 bars, I only really need to say this one sentence and then I'm off to the chorus. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I feel like you can most definitely be witty within, you know, whatever your measure is before going on to the next. You know what I mean?
It's like I said. I already said off the rip. I think that you can be witty singing. I'm saying for what you are trying to do, literally the rhythm of it is different.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do that though. I'm not
I
trying to
thought you
do.
just said you were trying to help revive that because you felt like it was dead.
Yeah, but just to clarify it, so I was saying that I miss punchline raps like in rap. Like I don't really make rap music. Like I mean I don't really know what I make, but like I definitely don't consider myself like I'm just going in the booth rapping, right? So it's like I miss punchline rap as a listener, right? There are people still out there that do punchline rap, like Drake be even putting some punchlines in his shit. I wouldn't say he's a punchline rapper, but he has some punchlines in his shit. But yeah, no, I was just saying like I miss that form of rapping. When it comes to me, I just like to be witty with shit, or like my goal is definitely to be wittier, like to be as playful as I can with my words, and you know, like teeter the line type shit. But like, nah, and at no point am I trying to be a punchline rapper. Like if I was, like, I'm trying to be the punchline rapper of the singers, you know what I mean? Like the punchline rappers of the R&B niggas, like not at all.
So you're just like a good writer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Thoughtful.
I would say Party Next Door can be witty in on a very R&B-ish tone.
Yeah, he's definitely witty. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. He has this one bar. Where he's like, "I can get you at the jam, out the jar in any moment." I thought that was a bar. I can get you out a jam or a jar or whatever in every moment. No, he definitely he's definitely witty as well. But I'm trying to be even wittier than him.
He said P&D said, "What's news to you ain't news to me. What's blue to you ain't blue to me."
Don't bring this back up, Fred. Don't bring this back up, Fred. Don't bring this up. We still don't agree on what that meaning.
Like that, bar?
Nah, I love the bar. We just don't agree on what it means.
What do you think it means?
Nah, bro. Nah, let's not do this, man. Let's not do this. Nah, because last time that was like a 30-minute discussion.
Because I think he's saying like, "What's news to you ain't news to me."
Like, cause he already knew. See.
What's blue to you ain't blue to me because we're on two different pages.
See, I took it as what's news to you ain't news to me, meaning like I already knew. Cause the entire song, so context, the song he's talking about shorty cheating on him, and it's just like, nigga, I know, but like I'm not about to let you go to just anybody. Like I want to keep you to myself, but like just know I know that you did that shit. But what's news to you isn't news to me. Like she thinks it's news that she's dropping on him. Like, yeah, I cheated on you, but it's like, nah, I already knew that. And what's blue to you ain't blue to me. I took that as he ain't, like, what's sad to her isn't sad to him. Like a sad thing to her isn't a sad thing to him. But yeah, we just don't agree. We just don't agree on that core concept.
I think it's both.
It could be both. It could be neither. That's the beauty of both.
That's the beauty of songwriting.
Yeah,
that's
for real.
Of your songwriting.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's witty. That's witty, but it's not the same as like, and that's the kind of witty I feel like Shakespeare is.
Nigga, just let it go, bro. Let it go.
No, I'm being for real. Though.
Fabulous is wittier. I will say that.
When's the last time you read some Shakespeare?
What's the last time I read some Shakespeare?
Yeah, you're talking all this kind of shit.
What's the last time I read some Shakespeare? I don't know. Maybe I mean, definitely in college, right? But like beginning of college. So maybe 2017. Yeah.
It's a minute for me too. But I still think you should.
Well, just some backstory. So I mean, I don't know if you know this, but like my dad was an English, we can call it professor, teacher. It's like he was super involved in like he's super involved with literature, and he used to really tote Shakespeare to us, so much so that not only did we read a couple, like, no, we didn't read whole plays, right? Because, you know, playwright. We didn't read whole plays, but we did read excerpts. And then, for the most part, like, he had his collection, and I don't even know how he got that shit.
Wait, you've never read a whole Shakespeare play?
I don't think I have. No, maybe Caesar. I think we had to do that. I think we had to do that in middle school, or no, not middle school. Ninth grade.
That might be part of your problem. Then I've read whole Shakespeare plays. That's why part of the reason why I think he's witty.
And then
you got to read a whole Shakespeare play.
So
I've also acted in Shakespeare plays in high school.
Yeah, well, so what I was gonna say was that he had a disc collection of Shakespeare plays, and we watched every single last one of them. Like, and we ran some of them back a couple times. Like, I wouldn't say that like I'm familiar, because there are people who can like quote Shakespeare, like they can just, you know what I mean. I am definitely not that in depth with it, but like I will say I'm well versed. I'm well versed in Shakespeare. Like, again, I will say that he's witty in like whenever he's using his jester or like the comic relief character. That character is I always relate with that character the most. And just to clarify, okay, sure, we can say that Shakespeare is witty. But I'm confidently telling you that Fabulous is more witty. I don't think it's a contest. I don't think it's a contest.
I think it's hard to compare them because they're two different types of witty. That's my point.
Two different types of witty.
I think the fact that you're so quick to say Fabulous has this leap that I don't think he really has is dismissive of Shakespeare's brand of wittiness. Because Shakespeare's wittiness, we're talking about a continued story over such a period, consistently. Fabulous's wittiness a lot of times is jumping from this to that.
Damn,
and he has songs where he tells stories. Absolutely, don't get me wrong.
Damn.
But the amount of story in a Shakespeare, the continuous, like Romeo and Juliet, like him fleshing out the family's backstory, him showing the build up to it, him showing the beef, him showing how deep their love is for each other, right? And then him painting this picture of area where they go to get the potion, the nigga fake his death, and the bitch like, oh my god, the nigga dead. And then she killed herself, like for real. And the nigga wakes up and he's like, what? No, I'm gonna kill myself for real this time. Like, nigga, that's a different kind of writing. You can't compare that to punchline rap. You just can't.
Yeah, notice how you ended your sentence. That's a different type of writing and not a different type of witty. But it's okay. I understand what you're saying. For the witty that I'm speaking about, tying it to punchline rap, Fabulous is more witty, bro. Like, there's no contest.
Okay, so tell me who's a witty playwright then? If Shakespeare's not witty, who's a witty playwright? Or are you just saying you don't think playwrights can be witty?
Who's a witty playwright? I'm gonna definitely have to get back to you on that, because I at no point did I think that I needed to have my Rolodex of playwrights ready. You know what I mean? Like, that is such a recess of my mind. How many playwrights do I even know? Hamilton. Who's Lin-Manuel? I mean, shit, that got punchline raps in literally the play. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say he's one witty ass.
Really? And you think that shit? You think them punchline rap is what's taking down all of? So you won't name Shakespeare, but you'll name Lin-Manuel, who, like, all respect, but like, all right, bro, like, come on, what are we doing?
Yeah, but you see the list that we doing. Like, we're not comparing like who's a better playwright. We just talking about witty. We just talking about witty writing, and specifically we talking about witty as it relates to punchline rap. Like, yeah, I'm a most definitely put.
Can't say specific. No, you can't say specific to punchline rap.
But that's what we were talking about.
You just tried to make it seem like you're one in. No, because I'm the one that tried to separate it. Because if we're talking about in terms of punchline rap, then the only people that can do it are people that write shit with a rap shit in it, and then we're not really being fair to all playwrights.
No, I don't have to be with the rap shit in it, but I mean that's just such an on the nose example where he's a playwright that literally wrote witty raps. You know what I mean? I'm sure we can find other examples.
It's on the nose, and there's other alternatives that aren't so on the nose with wittiness.
Yeah,
I think
for
Shakespeare
sure.
is. is a person who's shown consistently that he can write witty. Edgar Allan Poe is another person that I think can write witty.
Edgar Allan Poe was not a playwright, right?
He has short stories, but he has like 2 or 3 plays as well. Either that or his stories got adopted as plays, because I've seen Edgar Allan Poe in the theater multiple times.
In the theater. All right. Wait, one thing I do want to try moving forward is that whenever we have these conversations or podcasts, I mean, whenever I'm by myself as well, I'm gonna try not to Google it, just because I find it so much more interesting when, like, you know what I mean, motherfuckers don't have facts. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, when we don't got Google, bro, the conversation is so much more better. I had that podcast idea a while back. I still want to execute it, where it's like you just have a bunch of people at a table and you have them discussing a topic. So you have them discussing something in the real world, but they have to have a conversation strictly based off of their knowledge. Like, they can't use the internet or an encyclopedia or no outside sources.
Most people don't look shit up in their podcast, so I don't know if you watch a podcast. Maybe it's not like, well, let me fact check that.
Well, no, but I mean, like, specifically to like, so we'll ask them, like, one of the oldest conflicts is the Israel-Palestine conflict. What is one of the core things at the root of this conflict? It's like, now niggas gotta go off of their, like, knowledge in their head and talk about some shit that they really don't know about. Like, the goal is to talk about something that you don't know a lot about. You said what?
You really gonna say that in a recorded discussion? You just gonna get away with sauce like that? Somebody gonna have your video up by tomorrow.
Again, I don't think niggas don't care about what I say. Niggas don't care about what I say. At least not yet. I gotta work myself up to a stage.
On Twitter, I'm gonna send it to you. When I see that shit on Twitter, I'm gonna send it to you.
When you see what on Twitter?
When I see a nigga doing your show.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I'll just leave this up. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I probably won't even produce it to the level that some other person probably could.
Was that crazy to you? Because it made you start talking about Google and shit. When I said I seen Edgar Allan in theater.
Well, nah, it's because, yeah, you can see Edgar Allan Poe's stories in the theater, but I think that they're like adaptations of books, just how you saw Harry Potter in theater, but it wasn't a play. You know what I mean?
I never saw Harry Potter play, but I said that. I said, but now that I think about it, I said he has. Okay. I said he has like 2 plays and some short stories. I said, but now that I think about it, they may not have been plays. They may have just been adapted. They may have just been adapted for like in a theater.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. I want to Google it so bad, but like, I don't think that.
I do too.
We'll Google it in like 5 minutes or something. We could just talk about it some more. Unless we're done talking about it.
How do you feel? I mean, we might as well just Google it now.
Yeah. All right, let's find out. Let's find out.
No, it's a play
about Polition, 1835, is the only play known to have been written by Edgar Allan Poe, composed in 1835 but never completed. Ooh. So I don't even know how we want to count that.
That ain't it. I don't know what I saw. So all I saw was adaptations, right?
Yeah.
I've seen that shit a couple times too. That shit was fire. But I haven't seen it in a minute now. I haven't been on my what's what I'm like culture type shit lately.
It says your culture what?
My Edgar Allan Poe. Ain't been like culture lately. You know what I'm saying? Edgar Allan Poe, Shakespeare type shit.
Yeah. I wonder how many people chase culture. You know? Or like chase being cultured. Like, do you think that
like that kind of culture?
Nah, just cultured in general. Because there's people who could be cultured in like art. There are people who could be cultured in fashion. There are people who could be cultured in music.
Most of us are chasing culture, though.
Nah, but chasing it though.
I think most of us are chasing culture. If it's that many cultures, if you're making culture that broad, most of us are chasing the culture. Whether that culture is like go to college, get a degree, have a wife, 2 kids culture.
Nah, what? I feel like now you redefining culture. God damn it! This is literally what we talked about the first episode.
You're the one that made it broad, or it's joining a fraternity, or it's.
All right, but even think about that. Like, how many people you think are chasing joining a fraternity or sorority?
A lot. Then when you look at
compared to how many people that aren't.
Look at people joining a fraternity. How many people are chasing sports culture?
Okay.
How many people are chasing?
But you still have to
Japanese culture. How many people are chasing Japanese culture? Answer that question. A lot. How many people are chasing Korean culture? A lot.
Dude, it doesn't matter.
I think
there's 8 billion people on the planet. There are 8 billion people on the planet, right? So if you want to tell me that 7 billion people, and I don't think it's 7 billion, but because it's just not. But all right, so let's do it even more realistic now. Let's say 3 billion. If you want to tell me 3 billion people are chasing sports culture, like, I hear you, but there's still a whole nother 5 billion people on the planet. You see what I'm saying?
3 billion people are chasing sports. No, but I'm not saying 3 billion people are chasing sports culture. I'm saying if 8 billion is chasing sports culture, 2 billion is chasing music culture, another billion is chasing food culture. We got 300 million chasing Japanese culture. We got 200 million people chasing African culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it all adds up, I just feel like most people are chasing some type of culture.
But I guess my question using that analogy is how many people are not chasing anything? Like, not like they don't intersect in any of those sets that you just named. You know what I mean? Like, that's the number I want. I feel like
I would probably say it's. I think they exist. I just think they're the minority. I don't think
you know what?
Majority.
I wanna exclude something. I wanna exclude pop culture, because pop culture, I feel like that's a facade.
That's a different conversation.
That's a facade.
That's a different conversation.
Why?
So people can't chase a facade now?
No, it's not that. It's just that, like, think about it. Pop culture is literally just popular. Whatever is popular, right? And you can't. And I guess people can chase what's popular, but the thing is, like, it's not the same as chasing like culture and art or music, or like when you chase culture in the way that, so like, let's say your example, right, where you're like, oh man, it's been a minute since I forgot what you said, but let's just use my words of like chase culture, right? Speaking to like Edgar Allan Poe or Shakespeare, things like that. It's like
I've been cultured like that. That's what I feel.
Cultured like that, yeah. I feel like there's a large group of people who they're just on some like pop culture. So whatever is popular, they're not really focused on art culture or museum culture, music culture, sports culture, whatever. They're not chasing any of those.
It's popular.
Whatever is popular, they're just like, all right, I'll just consume that. I'll just learn what's popular. I don't think it's the same.
But pop culture is a culture, and that's what I'm saying. That's a different kind of conversation.
But that's why I want to say it.
If you want to say most people belong to pop culture, obviously that's why it's called pop culture, popular culture, because most people do it.
Yeah, but I want to exclude that and say the people that are chasing a culture that's like. Then again, maybe all of us are chasing multiple cultures, right? Like you could change art and music and movie culture and playwright culture, and you could chase all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And at the bare minimum, you're gonna know pop culture. But that's kind of to my point. It's like there's the person who is cultured in multiple things. Exactly.
Like people.
Exactly.
And they're chasing homage culture. Like, it's niggas, like, you, like, to a certain extent, majority of people have an identity. And to me, When I hear chasing culture, that's people giving into their identity, in my opinion.
When you hear culture, that's people giving into that identity.
Chasing culture. I think when I hear about people chasing culture, I think that's people giving in and submitting and committing to an identity.
But not like exclusively, right? Because like we just mentioned, you can chase multiple cultures.
No, not exclusively.
Okay. Giving up and accepting, what did you say about something in an identity?
Submitting to an identity. I think if you're chasing a culture, you're also submitting to an identity. You can't do one without doing the other, truly.
Submitting to an identity. Chase. If I chase art culture, am I submitting to the identity of what? Of art? Is that what you're saying?
Of an art lover, yeah. That's something you now identify as. You can't tell me you don't identify as an art lover and also chase art culture. Then you're bullshitting. You're bullshitting on one or the other.
Or you're a hater. Because, you know, haters be like fully involved in something that they don't identify with. Yeah.
You wouldn't be chasing the culture then.
Chasing the culture. Nah, I would say that haters most definitely be chasing. Like, bro, there are people who couldn't wait for Drake's project to drop, not because they wanted to hear it, just because they wanted to shit on it. Like, they couldn't. They was waiting for that moment. I would say they was chasing the opportunity. Yeah, I think it's possible. I don't know. I think that's an interesting definition. I like the headspace that definition is in. I just wouldn't agree with it. There's something to it though that is interesting. I mean, more abstract. There's something to that word culture that we are not thinking about, like on some elephant in the room type shit. Like, there's something to what culture means, is what it represents in like the real world, that like is, I want to say it's like super important. We just don't talk about it. I guess we can listen to the song.
Bust a move with the crew. Only hit my line when she want it, cause she want food. Can't go for it, baby. I ain't going for it, baby. She want my last on my dollars, not my name. For the clout, baby, do it for the fame. I ain't going for it, baby. I ain't going for it lately. Yeah, the egg get messy, like Argentina. Egg get messy, just like Argentina. Yeah, the egg get messy, Argentina. Yeah, the egg get messy, just like Argentina.
I didn't know what to do. So I started playing this song. I started playing Argentina for the A. Yo, we really gotta find something to talk about.
I'm having a great conversation. I'm talking about all the things I would love to talk about. Let's get into the interview play segment. And now I got this. Let's get into the interview play segment. So I'm gonna start asking you some questions.
All right, bet.
When you look at PLAE as the brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you look at how it's intersecting with other people's brands, how much do you want to kind of piggyback on what we were talking about earlier? How much do you want to carve your own lane versus be part of a unit? You know, like, do you think it's going to be more of like a Kanye West to Good Music type situation, or like a Q-Tip to Tribe Called Quest type situation?
Ooh. Well, one is better for the group. Yeah, nah. What you mean by that? Because I mean, so are you saying? Okay, I think I see what you're saying. So is it more like? Do I have more of like an individual mindset or a group mindset?
Like all the niggas in De La Soul, I know who De La Soul is. All the niggas in De La Soul, legends. I don't know none of them names.
Right.
Are you okay with that? As long as the group is the biggest, or do you need PLAE to stand out and niggas be like, oh, I know who PLAE is?
See, I thought, well, so to answer the question, yeah, I'm super okay with like if niggas ain't know who PLAE was, but like I was still a big part of the group and like how it, you know, in the music that's made and like, you know, personality of the total unit for sure. Like I don't like a lot, bro. I ain't even want to show my face on this shit. So yeah, nah, I'm completely fine with that. But you know, on another level, like looking at it from a different level, I feel like every group is as strong as its members, right? So like I feel like the group could be even better if PLAE was like dope as fuck. You know what I mean? So like if I focus all my energy on like getting PLAE to be super dope, super well known, which not really that, but I feel like let's speak about the music. Like if I get PLAE to be at a place musically where it's like people give a fuck and people care and like are like waiting, anticipating the next shit, I feel like that's a great look for the group as well. Cause I feel like especially if I'm at a spot where it's like I've sort of figured out like my shit and like figured out how everything's supposed to go, I feel like that'll make me working with someone else that much better. Cause I already know where I start and end. You know what I mean? Like maybe they could teach me some new shit about myself, but like I'm already coming with like me completely figured out, and whatever me completely figured out is like some like people fuck with. So yeah, I think it's both. Like definitely don't care if no one knows me individually, but at the same time, like I think that me striving to be known individually and like to be at a high spot is what brings everyone up.
And so basically your mindset is whatever's best for the group.
Yeah, for sure. Which is what I thought you was asking with the Kanye Good Music versus Q-Tip Tribe Called Quest, because like there's a clear difference between how those two people treat those two groups. You know what I mean? Like Q-Tip don't play about Tribe, but like it don't look like Kanye give a fuck about good music. So it's definitely not the Kanye Good Music comparison.
That's a fair point. But I do definitely, I don't know. I think I never treat my niggas like Kanye treats good music. Hopefully,
Nigga, that's different.
I would hope even with that money and that power, I would still remain the person that was.
Right.
But I definitely like. I don't know. I'm different in that aspect from you. I guess that's one of those things where that's just I feel like I'm still my own person. I have my own things that are separate from the group that I need to get off. You know what I'm saying? I have my own expressions that need to be said. Like I'm cool with having expressions with the group, but there are also some things that I need to stand on by myself.
Yeah. But that's a different question, right? Like, I guess in the things that you are standing on by yourself, are you?
What I'm saying is like if I'm the nigga that's always gonna go solo. Like if we make a group, like if we have a band, in every instance of the band, I'm going solo, whether it's amicably or not amicably. Hopefully it'll just be amicably. But at the end of the day, if there's one nigga that's leaving the group, if you gotta pick one nigga, it's gonna be me because I gotta go solo. I just have to.
Yeah.
Because I have to make some selfish decisions for my art, and I can't do that in a group.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because I was gonna say, couldn't you just do both?
Sometimes, but I can't. You can't. I don't want to be selfish in a group. that's like toxic and not healthy.
Wait, but you don't think you could do both? You don't think you can bring yourself, you can express the things that you want to express solely and still have the group's best interest?
I think me separating myself is in the group's best interest. Separating myself at times, is in the group's best interest, because I know that we both know the type of person I am. That the things that I feel and envision can be very off lane from others, and when they are, I'm still very passionate about it, and I still want to do it. But I also don't want sometimes people to have to account for other people when I do my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, stylistically, if I'm doing something, like the style that's very like not profit making. You know what I'm saying? I don't want other niggas to have to feed their families with that. I'll just try to feed my family with this underground, non-commercial voodoo.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I feel like with that mindset, why even join a group then? Like, why even want to be part of a group?
Because I can do some shit for a group. Like, there are some things that, okay, I can put my creative selfishness to the side. Sometimes I need to get it out. That's why I would need to do both.
But now we're back to my point, which is that you could do both. So what you're saying is you could do both.
Yeah, I'm never saying I wasn't going to do both. I'm just saying for you were like, oh, well, whichever way the wind blows. I'm saying, no, for me, both is a requirement.
Both is a requirement.
So you're saying, because what you're saying is, if the best thing for the group, if you're saying the best thing for the group is not for you to have that individualism and it just works out that way, everything's still going according to plan with you, right? Like, shit can still be cool as long as it's the best case scenario. Me, that's not cool. Like, I still need to get my shit off and do my separate shit over here to really get this artistic expression off what I need to.
Right, but I guess to piggyback off of what I was saying, like, it would be as if you got off to your own solo dolo. That's funny that that's the letter you're using, but you're doing your own solo dolo shit, your own artistic expression, like shit that you have to get off for yourself, but then no one gives a fuck that it's happening. But like, they do give a fuck whenever you're part of like a group umbrella. Like, they care about the umbrella, but like when it comes to you doing your solo like expression of art, like they don't care. Like, I was saying that I would be okay if people don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me. And that's to the point of what I'm saying. Like, I feel like me being the best individual.
Because anything, I mean, I feel like me personally, the way I am, I'm competitive. So it's gonna bother me. Like, it might happen, and I might have to accept it, but it's definitely gonna bother me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is everything is fine. I'm like, no, nigga, I need to figure out why the fuck nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, but that's more so to the you trying to better yourself as an individual artist, right? And so once you better yourself as an individual artist, and then people start giving a fuck, like yeah, I think we're saying the same thing, but I mean, completely different tone. Like, you're kind of saying it like, nah, nigga, I gotta be solo. Like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna be solo. But I'm just like, yeah, nah, it seems like you more or less saying what I'm saying.
It's like same two different colorways.
Type shit. Type shit. Wait, what did you think? Because you've heard Argentina a while back. I checked the files. It looks like I made that December of last year. What did you think about the song when you first heard it?
Like, me to drop music more.
That's what you thought when you first heard the song? Yes. Wait, say something, because I think your mic might be up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I can hear. First thing you thought was PLAE needs to drop music more. Oh, bet. So you liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting tune. there's a couple things that have changed about it since the original, but yeah, it's about the same. Kept the vocals the same. Yeah, it's a.
I mean, so
interesting song.
What? So let me ask you a question. Talking about songs in your history, what do you feel like was your most challenging song so far?
Challenging.
As the lead vocal.
Most challenging song so far. Most challenging song so far. I'll say there's a tie between the Running Away reference that I did, and then I have a song. I don't know what I titled the actual thing, but I know the beat is called City Song. I was just working off of the template recently. They were challenging only because like I'm like talking about like some like not so good thing. I'm talking about some shit that like if my mom heard it, she wouldn't like it. like trying to be like very honest on a song. So yeah, it's challenging in that like whenever I hear it back, I kind of think like, dang, what if my mom was to hear the song? Like she would not like this at all. So yeah, it's challenging in that sense.
No, my God, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was gonna say, so how do you think your mom would feel if she heard some of the songs that you produce that maybe are talking about things that she does not condone?
Well, that's to me that's fine because it's like the same as like if like she's listening to the radio and someone starts saying some wild shit. It's like I can't control that. Like you can't be mad at me because that person said something. You know what I mean? It's like.
So have you played your mom Fish Scale?
Fish Scale. Nah. Bro, I don't think my mom has heard any of my music since you remember that song that Be Together? It's like the first beat on my SoundCloud. It's like a super old. Yeah, that's like the one and only song my mom has ever heard. Like I played it for her and she was kind of just like looking at me blankly, kind of like doing a fake smile. And I was just like, yeah, I'm never doing this again.
What's the last song you played her with actual lyrics on? That's my point. They said, "Mom, I made the beat on this."
I have never done that. I have never.
And I think part of the reason why is because she'd be like,
Yeah, I mean,
if she heard, I just said your government. Oops, you can believe that. Yeah,
you could. Yeah, I think about that sometimes too, because like on LinkedIn, I'm like listed as like the CEO. PLAE Legacy. I'm just like, it's real easy to tell who's who. You know what I mean? At this point, it's like I'm not hiding. Like I'm hiding it in plain sight.
For that, I would never do nothing. I would never do nothing like that. You're bold. The LinkedIn is crazy. You gotta track me down. The LinkedIn is crazy.
Yeah, nah, I'm on LinkedIn with it. I'm the CEO and creative director of PLAE Legacy. That's a fact. But yeah,
you don't worry about like jobs, like.
Nice.
Legacy. Oh wow.
I mean, I don't post any of my stuff on LinkedIn. Like the PLAE Legacy page is kind of just there. Like it doesn't really have any content on there.
But what if they Google it and they find the PLAE Series?
I would hope that they like it.
I would hope that they like it. I
mean, but this is part of the thing that like I'm coming to realize where it's like, I'm not PLAE something that I stand behind fully, like 100%. So if someone's like, "Yo, I heard some of the songs that you produce, or I heard some of the songs from the PLAE series, and that's just not a good look for us," I'm just like, all right, what you want to do about it? Like, if you want me to, if you saying it's over, it's over. Like, I'm not. I think I can get a job.
No, and I mean, I feel the same way. If there's ever like a business dealing or blah 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 that I had, that it was just either this business dealing or Almighty Renzo, I'm gonna pick Almighty Renzo. But I also would like to just, for right now, keep them separated.
Keep what separated specifically?
My professional life and my music life.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, no, I think it's just So I keep them separated in that they're different sides of the same coin. Like I'm not like it's not like at no point am I a quarter pretending to be like a penny or some shit. It's like no. It's just the tail side. Like this is the conversation we have in here. If you think that I don't know, if you don't want to deal with me just because of the other side of this coin, all right, well, I'll talk to you later. You know what I mean? Like there's really nothing to it.
I feel the same way. I'm just not trying to bring attention to my other side of the coin in certain circles yet. I just want to figure out some more things about the brand before I start to present it in that manner. Just because I'm not sure how to really attack it yet. And that's something I gotta be careful with certain things I'm trying to do. And it's also in the sense to where the risk doesn't really outweigh the benefit. I don't really gain anything by merging them. So it really just makes more sense to keep it separate. Now, if there's any point to where I feel like, okay, I do gain a lot by merging them, okay, it makes sense. But right now, I just see it doing more harm than good. I'd just be doing it just to do it right now.
This is something I was just thinking about. Like, all right, so you say the brand, right? So when you say the brand, you're talking about Almighty Renzo, right?
In this context, yes.
One thing I think about, or like I'm starting to think about, is like how different it is. Like what is the difference between what I'm doing with PLAE and what you're doing with Almighty Renzo? Because like what I'm doing with PLAE, like I can, like I'm running the brand, but I've constructed it in such a way that like the image of the brand is the pink elephant. So like, it's sort of off of my physical being and onto like an image that I can sort of create and get it to do whatever I want, manipulating, blah, 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 blah. But like with you,
I get what you're saying.
You can't separate your physical body away from Almighty Renzo. Like
because I am.
You are the brand. Yeah. So it's like, and to your point, I guess you kind of do have to keep them separate. But to me, it's like the CEO of Coca-Cola.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Like PLAE is like your Mickey Mouse.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the figurehead. Like it's.
No, I get it. That makes sense. It's different.
Yeah, it's completely different. But yeah, I do like those aspects of what I'm doing. What are your like top 2 songs of mine that you've heard? Like whether it's released to the public or it's just like you've just heard it. Like what are the top 2?
Chanel.
You said Chanel and what?
Raw.
Yeah, dog. Like Raw is such a. I gotta go back to that one. I feel like it's an interesting one. The more I listen to it, the more I'm just like, I feel like this is a good song for back then. You know what I mean? Like it's a good song for when I made it.
I can go back. I don't even know where it is. I have to go find Raw. If you released it, it would be much easier for me to find places to listen to it.
It's on SoundCloud.
But it's on SoundCloud. It's on the secret SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's on the secret SoundCloud. It's on the low key SoundCloud. But yeah. Most of the songs that like I like enough to listen to again are on there. Like if and that are mine, because like there are a couple of verses that like I did on other people's songs that I do like, but I can't post it because it's not my shit. Speaking of, I never played you that yeah. Yeah, there are a couple songs. But yeah, Raw and Chanel, yeah, dude, I love Chanel, man. Dang, so Dirty Diana, that's not in your top 2? I feel like my top 2 are Dirty Diana and then West Side Girl. Like those are my top 2. Maybe Chanel.
Completely different.
Maybe Chanel. But nah, West Side Girl is special. I really love that one.
No, those are my top 2. I wasn't the biggest fan of Dirty Diana, honestly.
Really? Nah,
it was
what?
Cool, I wasn't the biggest.
Tripping.
Raw when I heard Raw, like I saw you like in the stadium in front of 100,000 people.
Nah, for real, and I can see them all doing the. Yeah, I can see them all doing the W. Doing.
So I just let you know I'm in this bitch and I'm wrong. Felt that on my dog. So let me ask you.
Well, you actually don't feel me, but I won't. I won't tell.
Damn, you're just gonna expose to the world that I have condom sex.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm talking about being raw in the world, like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn, I am witty.
That wasn't witty. But I have another question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
If you could remove one limitation or struggle from the next generation of musicians, what would it be?
Wow. Damn. That's a big one. One struggle. You know, if I change something for the better, something's gonna change for the worse as well.
I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I won't say it's not true.
Then I want you to answer the same question after I answer then. And I'm gonna try and figure out what gets worse because of your change.
Okay.
One thing you said, a struggle. Take away a struggle for the next generation.
I know I can do. That nigga said one thing I know I can do is hate on your answer.
Yeah, for sure. What do you mean? Wait, do you mean just in music or just like in life, like the next generation of people?
Nah, like music, like for musicians, like in their journey as musicians.
One thing, one struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the answers that come to my mind are like necessary.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to say marketing. Like, I wish that the next generation didn't have to worry about marketing, but it's like, nigga, you need that. Like, you need that in order to know how to set yourself apart from everyone else. Like, that's super important. Mm-hmm. I want to say social media. Like, I want to get rid of social media so there's less saturation, but then like now there's a paywall. Well, I wouldn't say a vacuum, but now there's a paywall again to artists being artists. Like, you couldn't just be an artist from your bedroom. Like, now you have to go or get a label, get a machine behind you. Like, you couldn't just push yourself and like let the people like pick you up. Like, there has to be a machine that does it for you. Like, everything I can think of, I'm trying to think, what struggle could I take away from the next generation? What struggle would be dope if it was taken away? Reaching your audience? I mean, I feel like that goes to marketing. Damn, bro, I don't know. Ooh, okay, damn. All right, there's something. Streaming royalties, the splits. The amount, yeah, we like change that shit. We redefine it. If we redefine it, I think that'll definitely help out. That'll help out the next generation. It's probably gonna fuck up the economy, but I could see that help the next generation. Cause like now someone like, imagine a world where if you get 50,000 streams, damn, maybe not 50,000, that's too little. I mean, that's a lot from where I'm standing, but like I feel like that's too achievable. But like, let's say 100,000 streams. Like, if someone gets 100,000 streams, they can live off their music. You know what I mean? Like, that would be dope. As if it was like 100,000 record sales, like physical record sales.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a little bit generous, but you know,
yeah, for sure it's generous. But like, that's the idea. Like, make the splits more equitable, like for artists themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I'm saying, like that even is gonna fuck some shit up. Because imagine a world where people are as clicky as they are now. Like, that easily fucks up the economy. But yeah, all right. What's your answer? And let's figure out what gets ruined because of it.
Transcend the physical in a sense. Like, I want, like, I wish something develops or happens to where artists can just like think and create sound. Like, I don't have to have a voice. I don't have to tap some drums on beat. I don't have to strum guitar. I don't have to get on the computer and punch keys. I mean, it might be a computer involved in this scenario somewhere with headgear, or maybe not headgear. Who knows? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, but it's just,
I feel like
not to completely eliminate the physical either, because I wanted to, like, whatever this physical transcending musical creation act is, I wanted to intertwine with the physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be able to go somewhere, like go drive somewhere and do a live show with whatever the fuck this is.
That sounds dope. One problem I can already see is back to the saturation. Like, now you're gonna have more musicians. Like, the pool of musicians is gonna be. Thing. Well, it's gonna be bad for the ones that are trying to get seen, get noticed, because the market's even more saturated.
I mean, but I don't really think that's a bad thing. It's like basketball, for example, right? You know, when basketballs became more accessible and anyone could just go and buy a basketball at the store, we got a bunch more basketball players. Okay, cool. Now we got 30 teams in NBA. They just announced an expansion. We're about to get 32 teams in NBA. If we get more musicians, that's not a bad thing to me.
I feel like, using your basketball analogy, it's as if it's like, yeah, back in the day, niggas had to practice the dribbles, niggas had to practice their handles, niggas had to every day do their free throws, get in the 3-point position and practice their shots. And what you just suggested was like, niggas can just think the basketball into the goal. It's like, yeah, nah, just think it into the hoop and it goes in. When we gonna have more basketball players, it's gonna be even more saturated for like niggas that are talented at basketball to get into basketball, because it's now we got more people that are quote unquote talented in basketball. The barrier of entry is
make it more exciting. That's just gonna make it more exciting for me,
for the consumer. Yeah,
for me personally. Let's see the real hoopers, because I don't. Even if my niggas exist, they still not gonna want to play LeBron James. LeBron James is still giving them a long day pause, and that's my point. Like, it's only gonna make shit more exciting. And then a nigga like LeBron James is gonna combine the physical with the smart ass LeBron James. He's gonna combine the physical with the mind going in the goal. Niggas gonna be like, damn, I can't beat LeBron. LeBron physically was already, I don't want to take that dunk. Now the nigga doing a telekinesis dunk? Fuck this.
Yeah, I guess to your point, it's good for consumers, but to your question, like, what struggle would you get rid of for the future generation of artists or music artists? I think it's bad, it's worse off for them. But I like your point of like the cream's gonna
that's a loser quitter mindset.
Yeah, the cream's gonna rise to the top. Like, it is what it is. Like, we already in a saturated market, and we're all fighting to get, seen or heard.
I think you would be nice with it. I have no doubt in my mind that they had this device, you'd be nice, nigga. I have no doubt about you getting drowned out.
I feel like, thank you, I appreciate that. Same. All right. I feel like with that type of shit, like, I feel like you know how music happens in waves? Like, there's it's like a pendulum swing. Like, there's times where like everything you create is dope as fuck. It's like when the pendulum is at the very top, and there's times where you create and everything you make is trash, and that's when the pendulum's at the very bottom. It's like, dog, I do not want to hear what my beats sound like when I'm in a bad spot, bro. Oh my, that shit goes out.
And pianos and bullshit.
Yeah, because before, at least I could hide behind like, yo, it's just off. I don't really know. But now when I can hear my thoughts and hear how ass my thoughts really are, it's like, whoa, like maybe I should just become an accountant. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this ain't for me.
But you just gotta thug it out, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Fucking genius, Shakespeare in the flesh, Walt Disney, Google, nigga, suck my dick. That's what I'm really going to do.
No, I mean, but part of that down is like, which is so, bro, life is so interesting. A part of that down in music, I don't know about you, but like for me, it like permeates into life. Like, once I start making trash beats, for some reason I feel like my walk is a little trash, like a little trashier. Like, my outfits just look a little worse, you know what I mean? Like, my conversations are a little more dull. It's like, I feel like me as a whole being is just the pendulum swing is down. You know what I mean?
I mean, hey, let's go back to the basketball example, right, nigga? If I go and I shoot 1 for 30, nigga, the steak tastes bad, nigga, my clothes don't fit right. Especially if I shoot 1 for 30 a whole month. Nigga, if they crown me MVP for the season, nigga, I'm the man. Hoes, I couldn't fuck if I was MVP. I'm now fucking. Even if they don't know I'm the MVP, just the way I carry myself.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but yeah, I guess that's to the point I'm making. It's just, I feel like, bro, being in the mental in here and that shit, like, that's gonna make me even sadder, bro. I may not even leave the crib. Like, I don't even know.
Only the strong survive, my boy.
Only the strong survive. Yeah. Only the strong keep pushing. Yeah. And
survive.
Yeah. Yeah,
because there's gonna be a nigga that kills himself off of this. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a nigga.
Yeah, nah, like, I'm trying to say in as many words as possible that, like that. I'm not saying I am that nigga, but like, yo, I am afraid of what that would do to my psyche. Like, I am afraid.
Bro. Only the strong survive. It is what it is, nigga. We can't hold up evolution for you, nigga. I'm gonna pray for you. That's all I can do. And if I'm one of the niggas that get clipped, it is what it is. Yeah. If I'm one of the niggas like my shit, because I don't make some ass shit before, bro, and I don't want to live inside that shit. But if I gotta live inside of it, and it make me want to kill myself, and I'm that, I'll wear that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. But
yeah.
Because I don't want to
come on, man. Now I gotta watch this interview. All right, yeah. I'll just cut that part out.
The way this interview set up, you're already gonna have to bleep chop
so much.
You already might as well just put up the disclaimer now. This week's PLAE Series will actually be dropped on Saturday.
After looking at how much work it takes to edit, we will be back Saturday. Like, nah, for real. Nah, for real. I mean, shit, yeah.
This is a good one, though. You just really are going to have to, like, surgically.
Yeah, not for real.
You just got to take it to Dr. Miami. That's it. But once you take it to Dr. Miami, it's going to be a bad bitch.
Yeah. This is a bad bitch episode. This is a bad bitch episode.
If you take it to Dr. Miami, it's going to be a bad bitch for sure.
This is a bad bitch episode. What's that shit that the girls be going to? Wellness center? This episode in the wellness center?
No, I know what you're talking about. Not the wellness center. Not the rejuvenation. Not the hospice.
Nah, dog, it's wellness center.
I thought it had another answer. I mean, I thought it had another name because I know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. It's one of those instances where it's like, I want to Google it, but fuck it, content. What you think? Rejuvenate?
What the fuck would you call it? Where bad bitches go to lay low and
after BBL? No, after BBL, what next? That's literally what I would type in. After BBL, what next? Ooh, that could be a game too, where you literally you have to pick the right words to get you the exact answer you're looking for, like the top answer. I guess outside of sponsored ads and shit like that. But yeah, that's what I would look up. After BBL, what next? Matter of fact, yeah. Let's look it up. I bet you.
After BBL, what next?
Yeah.
BBL love interlude.
Let's see. Avoid lifting more than 5 pounds, bending, straining, or intense cardio activity.
I just gave you instructions.
Yeah, for real. Brazilian butt lift post-operative.
Where did you go?
Patient instructions.
But where do you go after BBL?
That's what I looked up. The same thing popped up.
Where to go?
Yeah, I put after BBL, where do you go?
We don't have to listen to Joe
Recovery House. One of the
the name that I was thinking.
That's not it? That's not the one you was thinking about? Yeah, one of the other questions was, how long do you have to stay in a recovery house after BBL? Yeah, this shit says, how long should you stay in Miami after BBL? That's crazy. Have you ever felt a BBL?
Probably in a strip club.
What's it called? Let me talk expectations real quick. The PLAE Series will be back in, I guess, 2 Tuesdays, so not next Tuesday, but Tuesday after that. I'm working on that video. Finally. Yo, that shit should be fun. Trying to get that out by Christmas. That's sort of like the deadline we have in mind. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Music. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the PLAE Series outside of this year. Cause I mean, now that I've sort of like we already there, you know what I mean? Halfway there. I think I only have like what 4 more drops until the end of the year. So, but then yeah, I guess how to grow the PLAE Series outside of what I've been accomplishing this year, which has been big. Like, you know, for a person who's just been like cooking in an isolated bubble for years on end, and now I'm sort of like doing this like a music content series. That's totally different. But yeah, to be determined. I definitely want to put out like some type of like PLAE Series project where it's like maybe all the songs on one, and maybe unified in a interesting way. I do want to shoot videos, but like I don't know how to even begin to execute that. Well, obviously one video at a time, but like, nigga, the budget got to be right. But yeah, there are a couple things happening with the PLAE Series, coming up. I am excited. I'm super excited for those that are, you know, paying attention to the journey. I hope you guys are excited as well. Yeah, that's basically it. Those are the expectations. That's what's coming. Maybe not beyond, but coming soon. You want to plug anything?
Good. I can't do the gun sounds properly, so it just sounds like that.
Damn, nigga, that's terrible. Nigga, your gun sound like it has sinus infection. Your gun sound like it's trying to clear his throat.
It's pretty terrible. But shit, all I want to say is support my little PLAE Series. Vote L. I got 2 songs in that motherfucker. Why? Because I'm that nigga. That's why. I got music on the way, man. I'm trying my hardest to get y'all new music. I'm working. PLAE doing all that extra shit like you don't know I've been working. That's fucked up. It be on niggas, but
nah, I gotta push you because you know if no one put like who is your accountability partner when it comes to putting out albums? Like who else you got in your life that but like a partner, someone outside of yourself. You can't have yourself as your accountability partner, nigga. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah. I'm trying to push you to release the music, but we are.
But it's not like I'm bullshitting on releasing it. It's just not there yet.
For sure. Nah, I fully understand, but I still gotta put the.
I understand.
Gotta light the fire. Otherwise, it's not gonna come out until nigga 2050.
Don't do that. I'm not that type of person, and you know that.
I feel like left up to you, this shit might come out like July of next year, or May. Matter of fact, compromise June. I feel like left to you, it might come out June of next year. It's like, bruh, come on.
But PLAE said we gotta get this shit out this year, y'all. So we working. I'm grinding.
Not for real.
PLAE got me in the sweatshop, y'all. PLAE got me in the sweatshop, what?
But when y'all hear the music though, y'all like you'll understand. Nah, definitely excited for this. Like why I guess why we're taking our time, but I guess they wouldn't really understand because like you would have to know what we have so far in order to understand like why we have to take so much time crafting like the next bit so that we don't really fuck up what we already did. You know what I mean?
Because we can't fuck up what
we already did. So yeah, we can all. It's crazy. It's like you did some shit and you did it perfectly on accident, and now you kind of like, fuck. I gotta be extra careful what next step I take. Dog.
Especially after the last studio session. After the last studio session, I was like, damn.
Yeah, because that was because that was the next
the fourth and fifth studio session in a row. And it was like, okay, this is like
yeah, that was the next stack on the records we already had. So it was like, nah, we got a healthy list right now. But yeah, we say all that to say, like, we don't mean to hype the music too crazy, but like we're really excited for Welcome to.
Yeah, you did just say that shit was perfect. That was kind of crazy. You did just say that shit was perfect.
Nah, but you know what I mean, right? Like you do something and you do it right, and you're like, bro, what the fuck? And he's like, yo,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, you gotta be
especially when you're not used to doing it that right. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like
I know they got some shit right before, but I'm not used to shit coming out like that. That's different.
I'm trying to think. Like, all right, so let's say if like you know that game motherfuckers be playing where they like flip the water bottle and they try to like make it stand up perfectly. Like, imagine the world record for that shit was like 13, and you did that shit 12 times on accident. Like you was just joking around 12 times, and you like, whoa. If I do this right 2 more times, I just did it 12 times. You're not thinking nothing.
Flipping the bottle.
Nothing.
No. And it's just setting the light slowly. You like, dude, you know, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just knocking this out.
Okay, I'm kind of straight at this. And the dude, and you're like, wait, I just did 10. What's the record?
Exactly.
13.
That's where you fuck up. That's where you fuck up right there. Yeah. Now we at 11. The world record's 13, and you sweating. The mindset you was in making the first 10. Like, nah, bro, it's not the same.
I just like, even if I still have my 11, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. But once you realize you can hit 13, if you don't hit 13, it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah,
exactly. But then it's like, let's say by the grace of God, you hit 13. It's like, fuck, bro. If I do this shit right now, nigga, I'll break the record, nigga. If I do this shit right now, nigga.
But you know what else is crazy about it, bro? It's like, imagine if like the other part is you thinking, damn, what if I get 14?
Yeah, exactly. You like, yo, hold on. I know I just met the record. I just matched the record. All praises due, but like, dog, I could really break this shit if I just.
No, I'm saying, what if even you hit before you hit the 13 guy, you still at 10, and you like, damn. What the fuck if I hit 14?
Oh yeah, nah, that right there that's how you start fucking up. Anytime I've ever done this,
like,
every time,
and I think that's why maybe I just need to give up. Maybe I just need to scrap everything and start from scratch, because I'm at like, what if I can hit 14? That's where I'm at.
Yeah, nah, I see what you're saying. Nah, that's where you fuck up, because now you start like having these like fears, you know, like fears of greatness. You're like, damn, nigga, what if I hit 14? Yo, what if I hit 14 and everything's okay? It's like, whoa, what else am I gonna do? But like, nah, that's really what it feels like, where it's like, we just did.
But this new song I just wrote, I feel like I just hit 11.
Hold on, let me look at the list.
And now I'm waiting to see if the bottle settles or if it falls. You know, like it landed, but I gotta see if it sticks to landing.
Bro, you said you want to make that the intro. I feel like that's a. I haven't even. Well, I've heard the first verse, like parts of the first verse, but like
the rest of the content, nigga. You haven't heard the rest of how this shit.
Dog,
we got 10.
We can
do that after this.
We got 10. Yeah. We got 10 records that are fire.
Wait, did we actually like guess the right number on accident in the metaphor?
What, with 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, with 10, but I mean, we trying to. Oh, damn! What if we get to 13? That would be so crazy. That would be so crazy.
Bro, did we really just do that off the top of our head, bro?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, I feel like 10's just such an even number.
Yeah, you did that.
I guess it really depends on like what number of songs we end the album with. You know what I mean? If it's like 13 or 14. But like, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we have a number in mind, but I think we definitely gonna exceed that. We have a lot more songs.
I mean, I'm working on 4 songs right now, so it's like if I stick to landing.
Yeah, good point. But then we also have another session after that too, so like
the possibilities, my nigga.
I guess pick the best 14 or some shit, and then we could do the another EOR run. do like a drop to heat the streets up, get some attention. I do wonder if that backfires for us.
But we could do an EOR run, or we could also do the because this was a really good run. We could also do the 5-speed Champions to be fast-paced run. That was a solid run.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's one and the same. The difference is the approach. Yeah. Yeah, the difference is the approach, where it's like singles, you're like, yeah.
Hold on, this nigga Spark calling me.
Alright.
Well,
I mean, I was gonna say
PLAE Series.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call PLAE after this to show him the new song. But to you guys, I'm calling it a night.
Peace.